How many YouTubers have messed up online and then decided to post an obligatory apology video? There's almost too many to count. While there have been some genuine ones made over the years, some are clearly insincere. So in this video, we're going to be counting down the top 10 worst YouTuber apologies that left fans disgusted. Number 10, Colleen Ballinger. The YouTuber recently broke her silence to address the accusations that have been made against her, namely that she fostered inappropriate relationships with her underage fans. Over the last couple of weeks, several of them have come forward to share the uncomfortable experiences they had with her when they were teenagers. And now they've leveled some pretty strong allegations against her. Since then, the backlash has only escalated, and it became so much worse every day that Colleen stayed silent. She then released a response video in the form of a 10-minute long song while she was playing the ukulele. While people were relieved to finally hear from her, the decision to address everything in the form of a song was criticized as bizarre and a huge misstep. She starts off by saying, "I haven't been doing so great, so I took a little break. A lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true. It doesn't matter if it's true though, just as long as it's entertaining to you." She explains that while she has been advised against responding to the claims by her team, she then realized that they never said that she couldn't sing what she wanted to say. Colleen launches into her toxic gossip train song and tries to address all the claims, which somehow only amount to one big denial. Number 9, Sienna Mae. Sienna Mae Gomez, a hugely popular California-based TikToker, was accused of predatory behavior by her former friend and fellow TikTok star Jack Wright. It took months for Jack to come forward and properly tell his story, but in January of 2022, he posted a video titled "What Sienna Mae Did to Me," where he described 4 occasions where she touched him without consent. A few of those times were when he was unconscious, which was all captured on video, which did in fact show him to be inebriated to the point of being asleep or otherwise incapacitated. In response, Sienna went on to say that she was in love with him and said that he did not feel the same way towards her. She said that the passion she felt for him is now being misconstrued as desperation and possessiveness. The 19-year-old took a break from social media. She then posted a video upon her return last year. The video saw her sharing her perspective in the aftermath of the controversy. She talked about her purpose in life and did an interpretive dance to one of Sam Smith's songs. She said, "Even if I can only inspire one person, I will have done what I was put on this earth to do." She then breaks into a dance and starts spinning across the room. And yes, it is as ridiculous as it sounds. Number 8, Laura Lee. The American vlogger shot to fame after starting her beauty YouTube channel, giving makeup and hair tutorials and posting lifestyle videos. In 2018, she received immense backlash on social media after a series of racist tweets that she had posted 6 years prior ended up resurfacing. In the fallout, Laura lost over 500,000 followers, and her makeup line was dropped by Ulta Beauty. In a statement, Ulta said, "We have decided not to move forward with the launch of Laura Lee Los Angeles. Ulta Beauty values equality and inclusivity in all that we do." Sunglass company Diff also removed her collection from their website. Laura then took to her channel for redemption in the form of a 4-minute long tearful apology video where she pleaded with fans to only direct their anger towards her and claimed that her family had been attacked over the backlash. She said, "I'm so sorry for disappointing you. It hurts me so bad to disappoint you all who have supported me for so many years. I know that I'm better than that person." But right away, viewers called out her fake tears. Laura tried to act as if she was truly sorry, but the whole thing came off as a bit inauthentic. And she was clearly only sorry that she had gotten caught. Due to the negative reception, she took down the video and eventually replaced it with an official statement. Number 7, Will Smith. Most people don't know that the award-winning actor is also a YouTuber. He's collaborated with other YouTubers over the years like Lily Singh, and he was a frontman for YouTube Rewind in 2018. Also, he vlogs and produces original content on his channel, so he definitely counts. In August last year, Will addressed a slap that occurred at the Oscars and said that he's finally ready to talk with Chris Rock. While the apology could have been genuine, the production of this video made it seem like it was a PR stunt to try to make sure his image isn't fully tarnished. It left many people wondering, why now? Considering the infamous slap took place 4 months prior, and he had been pretty silent about the incident ever since. In the video, Will spoke about why he didn't apologize to Rock in his Oscars acceptance speech, and he said, "I was fogged out by that point, it was all fuzzy." He explained that he did reach out to Chris, but says the comedian was not ready to talk yet. Will went on to defend Jada and deny rumors that she was the one who had urged him to go on stage. Quote, "Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe. I want to say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us." Number 6, Tana Mongeau. This influencer is always knee-deep in drama. Tana has been involved in too many controversies to name, but her most infamous one might just be TanaCon, a YouTube YouTube convention where she charged 20,000 fans $65 each to see her at a venue that could only hold 5,000 people. Most were left outside, unable to get into the event that they paid for. Multiple people criticized the event, which received widespread media coverage. There was also many comedic videos making fun of the event and the general lack of preparedness. The Verge said that fans were comparing it to Fyre Fest, and many were yelling out the words refund. Overall, the situation at TanaCon was really what turned a lot of people against her. Not only were they hurt and sunburnt, but it was just so disorganized to the point where people wanted answers. Eventually, Tana had to appear on Shane Dawson's channel just so she could explain herself. Though she was caught somewhat bragging on social media when she heard that so many people had attended, but she didn't dare to ask, are they even okay? Eventually, she apologized multiple times for the massive error in judgment, which was mostly down to creating this convention during the same week as VidCon. Number 5. Jeffree Star. The beauty guru and mega influencer has apologized way too many times to the point that it's just so hard to catch up. After all, he tends to surround himself with a lot of drama. In one video, he explained that he no longer wants to expose James Charles in what people call Dramageddon. He said that he no longer wanted to be the same toxic person that he was in the past. But the thing is, this is something that he has repeated in several apology videos, and he's never really managed to stick to it. He posted another apology in 2020, where he said that he wanted to be a better person. So after a while, fans were incredibly frustrated. After all, it's just empty words, and what's really the point of apologizing if you're just going to be making the same mistake? Jeffree's YouTube following includes more than 15.9 million subscribers, which he has amassed in the 12 years since he's been on the platform. But he's also brought scandal after scandal to the beauty community, especially after evidence came out of him using racist language as well as incriminating old photos being brought to light. He's also been accused of manipulating other creators and people close to him for his benefit. Number 4. Atrioc. Recently, a Twitch streamer known as Cutie Cinderella Online had fake images of her spread all over the web. Then chaos erupted when fellow Twitch streamer Atrioc got caught purchasing these explicit deepfakes of her. To make matters worse, he was her friend and a trusted colleague. He was playing a video game on Twitch, and without thinking, he clicked out of the tab for just a second, but it was long enough for viewers to see what he was actually looking at. Well, he was on an adult website watching a deepfake video of Cutie Cinderella. Atrioc then issued a tearful apology, because not only was he caught buying explicit content that depicted his longtime friend, but he's also a married man. And in his apology video, he had his wife in the background crying along with him. It was a complete disaster. He tried to explain that he had recently taken an interest in AI and said that he had found the explicit site through ads. He said, "This is so embarrassing. I got morbidly curious and I clicked something. It's gross and I'm sorry." But the damage had already been done. Amidst the growing controversy, he announced that he would be taking some time away from streaming and stepping away from his duties as co-founder of Off-Brand. Number 3. Tara Lynn. A TikTok influencer who goes by the name Tara's World recently garnered a ton of scrutiny when she made a video asking if anyone had a job and saying all of her friends stay in bed all day. She spoke to her 4.8 million followers from inside her car and criticized the apparent lack of work ethic from people around her. She claimed that she noticed this from the photos that they post on an app called Be Real. She said, "This Be Real could go off at 11 AM, 1 PM, 3 PM, it doesn't matter, everyone's in bed. There is an alarming amount of people every time that Be Real goes off that are just in bed with the shades drawn. Why are you in bed? It seems like no one wants to work. Get your effing ass up and work." Tara then described herself as the most productive person ever and wrote in the caption that she's not a hater, but the whole thing is just funny. The video was viewed around 5 million times, and you can guess what everyone's reaction was. Many people labeled her comments as BS, given that she's a professional influencer, which is a career that many don't consider to be a real job. Amidst the growing backlash, Tara then tried to backpedal and released a video saying that she was just joking and talking about her own friends. But by that point, she was already cancelled. Number 2. David Dobrik. The popular YouTuber was well known for his funny videos and his famous vlog squad of an entourage, but his squeaky clean image was called into question when Seth Francois, a former member of his influencer crew, accused David of disturbing levels of deceit when he claimed that he was tricked into kissing someone without his consent. The incident is pretty messed up. Seth was under the impression that he was about to kiss a female member of the group, who was supposedly hiding under a mask, when in reality it was Jason Nash, a 48-year-old man. For Seth, this was an extremely traumatic moment and one that was posted to YouTube for millions to see. And who was behind the whole prank? You guessed it, David Dobrik. A few days after that story came out, Trisha Paytas revealed her own uncomfortable experience with David. On her Frenemies podcast, she recalled a time when he filmed her naked without consent. She asked him not to post the video to YouTube, but he did, and he tried to frame it as a prank. In the weeks that followed, even more disturbing allegations came out. As a result, he lost many fans and major partnership deals, like HelloFresh, DoorDash, General Mills, HBO Max, Facebook, and Audible. David's fall from grace was swift, and even though his YouTube account is still active to this day, he lost a large chunk of his fan base and has not been able to recover from the scandal. And coming in at number 1, Jordan Cheyenne. At the height of her success, Jordan's YouTube channel had over 500,000 subscribers. She was extremely popular in the influencer community for her girl boss advice and weight loss meal plans. All of this until she posted the now viral video of her son crying about the death of their family dog. It was titled "We Are Heartbroken." The thing is, she made one terrible mistake and included an unedited clip of her coaching her young son Christian to cry for the thumbnail. In the disturbing video, you can see the child was already very upset and on the verge of tears, and he tells her that he was already crying. He tells her that he was already crying and he didn't need to pretend for the camera, but she felt that he didn't look sad enough and instructed him to make a certain face for the video. Jordan could be heard saying, "Act like you're crying," even after he said, "Mom, I'm actually crying." The backlash that she received after that clip went viral was insane. Jordan then scrubbed her social media accounts and deleted her YouTube channel altogether. She eventually returned to the platform in January with a video titled "I was cancelled worldwide and my life changed forever." She claimed that the deep sadness she felt over the incident caused her world to crumble, but no one was really buying her sincerity. So what do you guys think about all the names on this list? And please let me know which apology video was worse.